Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, testing. Hey guys, so today I am going to be reviewing this Acer Chromebook 714. Now, it was released last year, but I just got it for my birthday, a couple months ago. Video about it yet, so I figured, why don't I make a video about it now? Alright, so this is what the Acer Chromebook 714 is like, and the cost to get it comes around $500 to $800, so this is not cheap. So if you break the whole thing beyond repair, then it's really expensive. But there's an upside to that. The screen on this is actually pretty cheap. You can get like a repair for around like $75, but I like it. I like mine the way it is. I haven't repaired the screen once on this, and I like it the way it is. I'm literally babying this right now, and I'm being very, very careful with this. All right. So my Chromebook has an Intel Core i3-8150U, and the U actually means that it is like ultra low voltage, which feeds greatly into the battery life. So this lasts a whole 10 hours on a full charge. So the battery, it's just like what any like normal Chromebook has, which also leads us greatly into the design. So this is made out of aluminum, which means that it can handle 4-foot drops and 150 pounds of downward force, which I do not recommend trying out with your Chromebook because and the whole entire chassis is aluminum. The only part of this external chassis that isn't aluminum is this hinge here, which actually feels really nice. This hinge is made out of plastic, and look at this. You can open this pretty easily. See that? And then the screen automatically turns on. Now the brightness on this, I heard some people say that it's not that bright, which is like a con with this. But for me, the brightness is perfectly fine. You can see it, so yeah, the brightness is perfectly fine. The screen itself is 14 inches, so this is a 14-inch Chromebook, which is the same size as all those other, modern Chromebooks that you get at your school. The webcam at the very top is 720p, so it's like filming straight out of an iPhone. So the camera is very average for every Chromebook that you can get nowadays. I hope my microphone's working perfectly. And these bezels may seem very big, but for me, like daily usage, it's actually very thin, and the chassis feels amazing. The bezels literally feel amazing. It feels like I'm rubbing something soft. I don't know exactly what it is, but it feels really soft, especially while rubbing something inside of a Chromebook. Now let's talk about the keyboard. Now, the keyboard is like any other Chromebook keyboard that you'll find. Any other Chromebook keyboards is like the one that you find in school. The Chromebooks at school is actually very cheap to save money. And I'm not complaining, I'm just talking about the keyboard. The keyboard, really, really nice. The keyboard feels nice, and it feels like pretty much like a normal keyboard that you find on a Chromebook. It has the search button and everything, so and the trackpad. Oh yes, the trackpad feels amazing. It actually has Gorilla Glass covering the whole entire thing, which means that your finger glides on the trackpad as opposed to your fingers just gliding on the other material beside it. It actually feels very nice. And also, when you're scrolling with 2 fingers, the cursor does not move, which is really nice. That's a nice little feature. It's like a 2-finger, kind of like a palm reduction there. And the trackpad actually has a very nice mirror outline, which means that it's very nice and stylized. It's, it's really not bad. It's actually stylized so people who are sort of vision impaired can actually feel where the touchpad goes in and ends and goes all around it and stuff. Alright, so my camera so abruptly stopped, but now let's talk about the I/O ports on the Chromebook. So on the right side, you have your traditional micro SD cards, and you have your USB charging port, so you can actually charge the Chromebook using the USB-C that comes with the charger. It's not proprietary, so don't really need to get the model of this Chromebook right in order to get a friggin' charger for it in case the current one breaks. And there's a nice Kingston lock. It's not a Kensington lock, I've heard. Apparently the Kensington lock and the Kingston lock are two different things. And on this side, you have another charging port, so you can actually get two charging ports. You can actually get two charging ports, which is literally insane. You can get two charging ports and charge your Chromebook twice as fast. I mean, I don't recommend it because the battery's not going to last as long if you try doing that, but it is a very nice feature to have. And we have one USB 3.1 port, and it's 10 gigabits per second, so it's really nice. Now, what I have plugged into the USB-C port, what I have plugged into the USB 3.1 port is actually my $4 mouse, which is a pretty okay mouse in general, but I'm noticing with the mouse that if you don't touch it for a while, it kind of goes off, and if you click it, it goes on. So I guess it goes into this power saving mode that you can't really change. And back to the Chromebook, we have our headphone jack. Yeah, what a surprise. Laptops now don't even come with headphone jacks. Like, it's all like USB-C everything, the new, you know, all-in-one port. But, you know, I digress with that. I kind of like the feature of, like, not needing a bulky dock for everything. And that's it with the I/O, so that's actually very nice. Now, on the bottom here, near the top of the bottom, right here, there's actually where the heat can escape. There are more fans, and these right here are the speakers. They don't sound too bad. The speakers are just like normal Chromebook speakers. They're very tinny. They're really not the best. And over here we have nice rubber feet. Weirdly is not on the other side, but you know, that's perfectly fine because this rubber feet is like very grippy. You know, it grips onto everything. And there are lots of screws if you want to open this up, if that's what you want to do. Okay, so what are my thoughts about the Chromebook? Well, the Chromebook is actually a very nice piece of technology, and it sells for pretty good value as well. I mean, in my opinion at least. It sells from $500 to $800. I got the $650 model, which includes the Intel Core i3. And speaking of the Core i3, the fan actually ramps up at times, which also lets you know that you're getting a very premium product, because, you know, when you're playing those, you know, high graphic intensive online games, the fan ramps up, and I mean, it's pretty loud, but I mean, it's not that loud, but you know, the fan ramps up while you're playing a game, which basically lets you know that the processor is working. Be happy. Now, this also comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM. That's crazy for Chrome OS. I mean, to me at least, that's overkill, because I always have like 8 or at least at most, or you know, I always have like an average of like 8 tabs all the time. And there's that electric noise again. I'm sure you can't hear it because I'm wearing an external mic. But 8 gigabytes of RAM, like those 8 tabs, like the 8 tabs that are open only takes about like 2 gigabytes of RAM. So if you open up lots more tabs, well, that won't bog down the machine because there's a very powerful, relatively new processor inside of here. Alright, so guys, I have loaded up one of my favorite car games, and I'm recording in a very high frame rate right now. Let's start playing a game and let's see those frame rates. So as you can see, I'm getting those really buttery frame rates of 60 frames per second. And it is playable. I might have actually picked a different map because this does not look like my typical map that I always join. Alright, now let's go inside! There we go, finally. Alright. Oh, there's a big ramp. There's a big ramp. Okay, I'm gonna go up that. And boom! Really nice. Alright, so, oh, whoa. I need to go that way. Oh, into the tunnel! Into the big tunnel. Oh no, I need to go to that tunnel there. See that big horizon, which I know exists in this game. Will I be able to? No. I guess not. Alright, let's go into that big thing. There's a ramp over there that I think goes into it. Brake! This is the Bugatti, and it's one of the fastest cars in the game. No! I didn't stop and accelerate. No, I need to do this again now. Oh, whoops.
No, I didn't stop and accelerate.
Oh, well, I guess I'm going to stop. Ah! Alright, there we go. Yes, finally, press S. Alright, there we go. And now I just accelerate. Accelerate using shift. Press S. Oh yes. Okay. There. Now I press shift. There we go. Now I get it proper without any turbulence. I went off the map. Turbulence. I went off the map. I went off the map. Holy crap! Oh, there's a wall to that. I wonder if I can go under everything. That is insane. Okay, I'm gonna try going into that tunnel again. And if I can't do it again, well, the game is officially broke for me. And yeah, that's like a couple of miles up ahead of me. Or, I mean, at least a couple meters. That's... Well, I mean, I broke the game. I went outside of the map. That right there is what is considered to be ground. See all those pylons there? Well, yeah. I did it, guys. I broke the game. Hey, guys, so I really hope you enjoyed this review of the Acer Chromebook 714 Part 1. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up to show your appreciation. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Bye!